Hi, my name is Hani Maisara, and today I will be talking about the evolution of computers. The first modern computer was created in the 1930s by Konrad Zuse and was called the Z1. Zuse's creation of the Z1 was known as the first programmable computer in history. He built the Z1 in 1936 in his parents' living room. He assembled metal plates, pins, and old film to create a machine that could easily add and subtract. Although his early model of the Z1 was destroyed in World War II, Zuse was credited with creating the first digital computer in history. In the 1940s, computers took up entire rooms, like the ENIAC, which was once called the mathematical robot. John Mauchly created the Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, or the ENIAC. The machine could calculate thousands of problems each second. The large-scale ENIAC weighed 30 tons and needed a 15,000 square foot room to house the 40 cabinets, 6,000 switches, and 18,000 vacuum tubes that comprised the machine. The ENIAC was the first programmable, electronic, general-purpose, and digital computer completed in 1945. There were other computers that had these features, but the ENIAC was the first computer that had all of these features in one package. Some call this invention the beginning of the computer age. In the 1950s, computers were strictly used for scientific and engineering research, like the JONIAC, which was once described as a helpful assistant for mathematicians. The JONIAC was an early computer built by RAND Corporations. It was named in honor of von Neumann, short for John von Neumann, Numerical Integrator and Automatic Computer, or JONIAC. The JONIAC was completed in 1954 and was used by RAND researchers. The machine weighed over 2 tons with 5,000 vacuum tubes. In the 1960s, everything changed when the Olivetti Programma 101, also known as Perotina or P101 or simply Programma 101, became the first desktop computer sold to the average consumer. Up until 1965, computers were reserved for mathematicians and engineers. The Programma 101 changed everything. It offered the general public a desktop computer that anyone could use. The 65-pound machine was the size of a typewriter and had 37 keys and a printer built in. This Italian invention ushered the idea of personal computers that would last to this very day. As personal computers became popular in the 1970s, the Xerox Alto helped pave the way for Steve Jobs' Apple. The Xerox Alto was created in the 70s as a personal computer that could print documents and send emails. What was most notable about this computer was its design, which included a keyboard, a screen, and a mouse. This state-of-the-art design would later influence Apple's designs in the following decade. In the 80s, Apple's Macintosh, or Mac, was described as a game-changer for the computer industry. Consumer Reports called it a dazzling display of technical wizardry. Like the Xerox Alto, the Macintosh had a keyboard, a mouse, and a small 9-inch screen. As the 90s marked a period of self-expression, Apple released the famous iMac G3, which was customizable. The computer quickly became known for its Bondi blue, clear casing. In the early 2000s, laptops became increasingly popular, especially after Apple released its MacBook Air. In 2008, Steve Jobs slid the first MacBook Air from a manila envelope and shocked the audience with how thin it was. Measuring only 0.76 inch thick, this laptop changed the industry forever. Today, computers come in all shapes and sizes, including tablets. Today's most innovative computers are definitely tablets, which are simple touchscreens with a keyboard or a mouse. It is clear that computers have come a long way, from computers that had to take up the size of an entire room to small and sleek laptops. I'm certain that computers will only continue to advance and improve in the near future. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.